Lancaster bow out of the Emirates FA Cup at the third qualifying round stage, a 2-0 loss here at the Giant Axe.
Yeah, can't say I'm not gutted with it. I'm absolutely so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in the. You know what? First half, I thought we were miles off it. I thought we were very much second best, and just come in at 0-0 and probably fortunate for that. Second half with the better side. And look at the chances. You know, look, they've done us on 2 counter-attacks second half and looked a threat, but they are a threat when they've got top class players who, you know, you give them opportunities to and they're going to hurt you, and that's what they've done. But look at, I mean, we've had one clear off the line, we've had a free header from under the post with Charlie Barnes, we've had Charlie Bailey's shot from 8 yards, unmarked, we've had Nozzers in the side netting. The chances, you know, and that's what football does to you, innit? When it's not going for you, it's not going for you. I thought first half we were poor, second half we had a go. They've taken their two chances, probably had 3 in total. We've had 4, 5, 6, you know, and not found a way, which is, you know, in a game as important as this, when the margins are, you know, when the margins are so tight and the stakes are so high, you need a bit of, not a bit of luck, because we've created our own luck by creating the chances, but you've got to finish, and that's the difference, isn't it? That's the difference between the first 8 or 10 games we'd have scored 3 goals today, and then you get hit by your confidence, maybe have a couple of bad results, and you go in today and you don't get not necessarily what you deserve, but I don't think anybody could have argued if we'd have all been heading to Ashton on Tuesday night for a replay based on the chances that we created second half. So yeah, it's going to smart for a bit, that, because that's you know, a huge disappointment.
It did seem like with the Dolly Blues struggle with Alex Byrne, a chief tormentor down on their right hand side, provide the assist for the first goal. Well,
he's a cheat, and he'll like me saying that, which is fair enough. You know, if he's in your team, you love him. If you're playing against him, I mean, he throws himself on the floor. He should have been booked for simulation several times. But he's a good player.
He did pick up a red card against us last season for Matlock.
Yeah, but he's a good player. But we struggled with him first half, and then we probably managed him pretty well second half until he got in behind for the goal. But the goal, we've made a bad decision for the goal. And if we're going to press the ball like we do, you've got to go up and press it, and you've got to make sure it stops coming out. And then they've dumped it in behind, caught us on the counter, and finished from there. We've just had Tea off the pitch at the time as well. So the second one, we're going to try and chase it. It comes from a great chance for us. I think that's the one that cleared off the line. They got the other end and score, and that's the game, isn't it? How often do you see that? So, yeah, you've got to take your chances. You know, goals change games, and every other cliche we can come up about. But I'm not gonna pretend it's not. I'm not gutted, because I'm absolutely, you know, it's a great opportunity for us today. As Ashton, they would have seen it as a great opportunity as well. But I'll be heartbroken when I see that draw on Monday, because, you know, we had a chance today and we didn't take it by not taking our chances in the box second half.
We do continue in cup competitions. We have the FA Trophy to come this coming weekend against City of Liverpool here at the Giant Axe.
Yeah, we just need to reset, first and foremost, just to reset this week. So I need to really carefully think about what we do this week, how we do it. You know, I've just been in there and picked a team for the City of Liverpool game. Now, that's easy to do now, but when we reflect on it, we watch it again, we might change our mind. What we have got is we've got some lads who are struggling with the intensity of what's gone on for the last, you know, 6, 7, 8 weeks. We're at the end of September. You know, we're out the FA Cup. It's upsetting, disappointing, annoying. But you mitigate that by having a trophy run, trying to have a trophy run, and my attitude and my mentality will switch to being as positive as we can. You know, we're just going to recapture a bit of what we did. We just lost our way a little bit for 1 week, and in that 1 week, we've lost 3 games. That's football. It turns quick and it hurts you quick. Our job now is to turn it back quick. Got a chance to do that next week here. Get ourselves back on the front foot, get ourselves back to winning ways if we possibly can, and then take that into Whitby, you know, in the league. So they're going to come thick and fast again. October's full of games. We've got to pick the fittest players that are the right players to pick for the games. You know, I thought, what I would say is Pat Allington has come on last 2 games, done really well, so he's going to push to get in the team. I thought 𝗙𝗪𝗏 did well when he came on, obviously cup tie today. I thought Dom did great today when he came on. Probably should have had him on earlier. So all of them are now starting to stake claims. and you know, we maybe got to go back to that competition for places where there's still seven players missing today. I think we went through them last night. 7 players missing today. Would it have been different with a Kyle Brownhill and a Nico and all them that we can talk about? Maybe not. But I'm sure they've got injuries as well. So not even making excuses. No, they took their 2 chances second half, 2 of their 3 chances second half. We took none of our 4 or 5 good chances. Jacobs, what he drags wide through 1v1. That's loads of them. So that'll be my disappointment tonight, that I'm saying again, and I said it on Tuesday night, that we didn't take our chances. We had better chances today than we did on Tuesday night. More clear-cut chances today than we did Tuesday night. We just haven't put them in the back of the net. So, yeah, one to smart for a bit, that one.
I want to finish on a couple of really positive notes, some significant milestones here today. Firstly, huge congratulations to Simon Grand for 700 career appearances. We've talked at length about him in these interviews, his goals, his qualities as a defender, but something I admire is his leadership and the standards that he sets.
Yeah, just a good player, good man. You know, anybody that hits 700 games at the levels that he's played at is a top player. So, you know, I've nothing but positives to say about him. And the way he's conducted himself since he's been at the club as well has been fantastic. So yeah, 700 up for him, and hopefully he'll get through quite a few more with us as well.
To more personal matters, Monday will be the 5-year anniversary of your appointments as Lancaster City manager. Seemingly to commemorate that, we've been drawn against Prestwich-Hayes in the LFA Challenge Trophy. The final triumph must be one of your many highlights from your times at Dolly Blues.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about now because you just lost a game in the FA Cup, and that's, you know,
it's awful timing.
I'd rather just you know, do our work and focus on that, and try and rectify that, and try and get out of this little mini slump that we've had. So, you know, listen, I've been here 5 years, loved it all. I don't love it on days like today, but that's normal. That's, you know, who wants.
So can I ask then? So you've been manager for 5 years. You've had slumps like this before. Yeah. How do you come out of it?
We work hard. Simple. I mean, we've not actually lost 3 on the bounce very often, it has to be said. And we've generally always bounced back, and we will bounce back. There's no question of that in my mind. So, you know, but listen, I would much rather be sat here talking about milestones when I'm in the draw. That's more important to me, winning football matches, than the milestone is. So, you know, what we'll do is we won't stop working hard. We won't stop sticking to the things that we think we've done that have served us well for 5 years, generally. Yeah. Listen, it's for another day. I think today is to reflect on not necessarily a bad performance, but a game that we maybe should have got something out of, and reflect on the disappointment of that, and try and use that as some fuel for next week. And we'll dust off. We'll be really positive. Listen, we'll have a sulk tonight because that's all right to do that. But from tomorrow, we'll be positive. We'll be getting ourselves back into the swing of things, all aiming towards a clean slate when we train, and let's go and try and get ourselves back to winning ways against Liverpool next week.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.